Hello, Collective. Today is Saturday, 8/9/2025. Y'all, I've been watching old TV shows lately, and I haven't been watching them just to, I've been watching them for information. If you notice on the old TV shows, they will have that same person, they have that same star resurface the show in different forms. Like on the Fresh Prince, I've been watching the Fresh Prince, right? And I noticed that Queen Latifah was on there as a actress who needed an assistant, right? And Hillary was supposed to be her assistant, and she wanted her to do this and do that. And then remember, she liked it Will, and she said, "Well, if I don't go out with him, you gonna lose your job." She played that part. Then she turned around and played a student that Will was liking to be cool with, but everybody else seen her as an overweighted person. So everybody talked about him and this and that, and they went to prom and all this, and she played that part. She also played many parts in there. But I also noticed how the world evolves around certain things that's being placed. I had mentioned this to a friend yesterday. I said, they was preparing Will Smith to play Muhammad Ali in the 90s. Reason being is because they had him sounding like Muhammad Ali on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, right? He mentioned his name. He sound like him. He did a lot of things like Muhammad Ali. And I'm looking at it like, wow, these people actually tell us what's coming before it comes. So by the time it shows up, we done forgot where it came from. Even Tyler Perry movies. He have made movies based off of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You might not believe it, but if you watch it, you will see Tyler Perry movies. Just like that one Tyler Perry movie with Good Deeds. Okay, like the Mr. Deeds, the Good Deeds, the dude when she was homeless, she got kicked out of her house and she ended up being with him. And you remember he was with Gabrielle Union. She was like, she was telling her friend, "Oh, he's so predictable. I know where he's at right now. I know what he's doing right now. He's so predictable." And she telling her it's the same type of setting in the Fresh Prince with Uncle Phil and Aunt Phil. Okay? She was telling one of her friends, and she was telling somebody else, "Oh, Phil's just so predictable. Like he wear the same shirt every Saturday. Everybody know he's predictable." She wanted him to be different because they was going through the same thing, but they made amends to actually change that about their relationship. He actually understood that he needed to bring something new to the table, and he said he would. But see, in Tyler Perry movie, he left her and got with the other lady because he wanted something different. That's the difference. I just see a lot of movies based off a lot of TV shows lately. I've been seeing a lot of movies based off old movies, and I've been seeing this. Like, I love movies. When my kids was younger, not my son, he's still young. He's 7. But my daughters who are in their 20, 25, 23 years old, when they was younger, I love movies, y'all. I still got DVDs of movies that I had. So, and I still got a DVD, VCR, things like that. So, I be watching movies, be like, damn, I seen this before. And then I would search for that movie and watch that movie, old movie, and be like, damn, that's where I know it from. They always repeating. If you don't understand what I'm saying, something wrong. There are repeats, just like we are. We're repeats as well as everything else. Just like, you remember Orlando Brown made a statement. He said, man, these people ain't dead. He said, such and such that's my mama. Or such and such, that's Whitney Houston. Or that person is such. Y'all, our souls move to when we out. I've seen a soul leave a body. Okay, you know how somebody, I think it was Rashad Jamal, who said, you know, our soul are stars. I believe that. I really do. And the reason why I believe it, because like I said, I seen a body, somebody's soul leave a body. If you ain't never seen nobody's soul leave a body, you don't know what I'm talking about. So don't even try to figure it out. I've seen a soul leave a body several times. Okay? You can be riding and looking and look over, and you can see something just going up. And you're like, what is that? And it disappeared. You're like, what is that? Oh my God, what is that? Baby, that's a soul. Somebody's soul is heading to a place to be placed for their next flesh and body. Why do you think about certain things that ain't in this time? Like you can go to sleep and dream about a place that you ain't never seen before. Why is that? Why is it that you can go in your dreams and it seems so real, and then you wake up and be like, huh, half of the dreams are you in another lifetime, and half of the dreams are you in your future, because you're actually living the present, right? When you wake up, this is your present life, but you actually can tap into past lives and future lives of your energy, of your soul. I'm just the messenger today and every day, okay? I would get deep in this, but I'm trying to cut it halfway to where I'm trying to cut it to. Because when you spiritual, it's just not about reading cards. It's not just about feeling the collective. You feel everything around you with animals, people, dreams, vision. But some people have an enlightening gift of something a little bit more, because that's where they put all their energy in. So if you're spiritual and reading energies, you're spiritually in tune into hearing things, smelling things, but you haven't heightened your senses on these things. You love what you're doing because you're good at it. You feel comfortable with it. But once you're comfortable with something like that and you spiritual, try to dig a little bit further in other means of your energy, and you will see that you have more spiritual gifts than you believe you have. I don't know who I'm speaking to at this time, but I hope you get the message in time to understand what I'm saying. Somebody is so spiritual here, but you don't look into other areas. You stick with the candles, you stick with this, you stick with that, you stick with that, but you don't get outside enough. Somebody don't get outside enough. If you get outside enough to start really using your gift outside in the community, you will see how gifted you really are. But you so stuck on the social media here to the point where you don't step outside. And if you do step outside in nature, you on social media. If you do step outside, you know you got to get by yourself, baby. That's the only way you gonna find out them other hidden talents that you have inside of you. I'm gonna pull a couple oracle cards here for the collective. See what the spirit has to say to you, baby. Spirit, come through for this collective energy. 888, the balance, thoughts, actions are in harmony. Yeah, you are very in harmony with your energy, with that one gift or that gift or those couple of gifts that you got. You have a lot more gifts, special gifts that the spirit has instilled inside of you that you're not looking into. Fight for safety. It's like through this balance that you living right now, you feel like you got to fight for safety of your gift. But if you tune and go outside, get away from the social media with your gifts sometimes, you will see that you ain't really got to fight for what you've been doing. All you got to do is sit down and let spirit fight for you, baby, right? Look, attracts attention. You do, because you're beautiful. You know this about yourself. You are in harmony with who you are. Your thoughts and your actions towards what you're doing. You're very attractive. You know that, number one. You're very smart, intelligent, wise here. You know all of these things, because if you wouldn't have so much going on on your social media page, right? Talk to your spirit, guys. I told you the spirit wants you in quiet and peace away from social media with your gifts. So you can be like, wow, I didn't even know I could do that. I did that. Yeah, you did it, baby. Bound to. Okay? You've been bound to this social media. Spirit wants you to be bound to talking to spirit a little bit more by yourself, sweetie. Okay? Weekend secrets and causes here. I feel like you do a lot on the weekend because you feel like you did a lot online through the week. But the fun that you having on the weekend, Spirit said you need to put them in that fun on the weekend too. Lost signal of what's real. I feel like that you being on social media so much, the Spirit is saying you're losing sight of what's real in real life. That's why I say you need to put that screen down when you go out into nature. Feel the energy. Talk to your spirit guys. It's something your spirit guys want you to know about one of your gifts. Water damages here. Okay? I feel like that, you know, a lot is going on with this energy. I feel like you're not flowing with your gift like you should. I feel like you're damaging a certain part of your gifts by, you know, being so comfortable with presenting everything on social media. Your spirit said we need to talk to you. Now is the time. Spirit saying now is the time, because if you don't, you'll find yourself so social media attached to the point where you're not actually attached to the real spirit, your real spirit team, you know, your spirit team. I feel like you light candles online, you know, doing your little magic online, you know, conjuring your little, you know, heal yourself online. But what are you doing to spirit by yourself? That's what spirit is saying. Spirit, come through. Nothing. You ain't doing nothing. That's what it said. You giving everything to social media here, whoever this energy is. Okay? Hate. I feel like you could hate meeting people in real life. What is the spirit with that hate? Look, judgmental. Okay, collective. I see you don't want to be around people because you like, oh, people hate me because I'm beautiful. They jealous, and you get a lot of jealousy, hate, and all that things because of who you are and how you look and how you carry yourself. Someone could think you so bougie, or you could be so sophisticated, but you're not. You are, but you're not. You just know your worth. You know who you are. You know you beautiful. You know you a lot of things about yourself. You just got a lot of confidence about yourself, and you don't want people to play with your energy in real life. So you'll rather let people online play, because you ain't tripping out for people online. You just tripping out what you doing in your spiritual gift online, but you don't want to connect to people in real life because you feel like people come in and see what you're doing and try to, you know, do some type of negative or devilish things towards you. Buy all needed items and everything. It's like you only go out in nature or outside to buy all your personal things that you need to complete your status on your network, you're on your podcast, on your internet addiction. The spirit said you're going to get addicted to this, and then you're going to lose out on actually going into nature and seeing what the spirit is telling you about these extra gifts that you have. Okay? Accept keys, codes of wisdom here. Okay? The cherubim. You know what I'm saying? The angels are like on you here with angel numbers. You could be seeing a lot of different things, and you know something's wrong. You probably like, oh, spirit trying to warn me about a hater, you know, but the spirit trying to warn you about your own energy here. Joy, have it, receive it. You got it. But you would have more joy if you go into nature here, whoever this energy is. If you go into nature, you will probably have people coming up to you for no reason. You know, you a healer here, okay? Look at that 666 out here. Okay? You afraid of that devil energy. You afraid of that negative energy towards your energy here. That's what you're afraid of. You're afraid of real life negative forces. This might be a secret for you. But whoever this is, I hope this message finds you in time. Healthy eating. Look, you eating healthy. You got a new diet, but the spirit said you don't pause on it. You're doing something else. The spirit said keep dieting. Keep working on your healthy image, okay? You're gonna lose a lot if you don't talk to your spirit team. losing sleep. Hell, no, not me. Look, that's you. You ain't losing no sleep off this internet because you want to stay active a lot. But you losing sleep in real life and what the spirit is trying to tell you about those other gifts that you have. Reasoning is here, and they've been reasoning with you. This is what they're saying. They've been caring about you. They've been reasoning with you. They care about what you're doing, but they also want you to. You got whatever you're doing online down pat. It's time to get what in real life down pat with your spiritual gifts. Works with the environment. Look, you need to start working with the environment, sweetie. Okay? You don't like it. You feel like energies will be able to be closer to you in real life, but that's what they want. My son, my child, how I feel like you don't even have no kids at this time, so you're able to do these things for yourself. Lost of power. You see what I'm saying? The spirit is saying you're going to lose your power because you're going to be stuck on that one part of your spiritual gifts instead of, open up a door to receive your new gifts here. Whoever this energy is, 35, 45-year-old man, life shifts. Okay, masculine energy. This is a masculine energy here. I feel like that a lot of temptations are on your energy here, masculine. I feel like you're being addicted to something when you need to pull yourself away and get in nature here, okay? We got the oracle out here for the collective because you're not doing nothing for, like, your self. Like, you could be by yourself saying, Spirit, keep protecting me, all that, but the Spirit wants you to get by yourself like you do online. You could be lighting your sage and you could be healing people, telling people, but what about you? What are you doing in real life, in your community? Okay, that's where you don't understand how powerful you are with working with people face to face, individual. In communicating with your community, working with the environment here, working outside here. I feel like you probably do work and everything, but you probably don't even give the spirit 3 hours like you give the internet. You're going to pull a couple of cards on this collective energy. Yep. This is a masculine energy here, spirit said. 35, 45-year-old masculine energy. Always take what resonates for you and leave the rest. You need to get outside a little bit more, baby. Masculine energy. What else with this masculine energy, spirit? You know who you are, so exactly. The Six of Pentacles. Look, the spirit said, get out and help people. Get out in your community. Okay? Because that part of you is something you haven't been really indulging in. And the spirit said, if you just try it, just test it, you will see that part of you is more powerful than what you showing online here. You got a good heart here, okay? You know what I'm saying? Some people could call you soft-hearted, but baby, that's okay because you got a good heart to give to the people who are deserving of your energy in real life here. Okay, the Six of Swords is out here. The spirit wants you to venture off into something new, away from the actions you already took from online. The spirit wants you to move further because you're a healer. You can help kids. You probably don't have kids, but you can help kids. It's something with children here. You could be good with helping children. The Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The spirit said you're going to have a lot of good news, a lot of financial gains from moving to this area, doing this with children here. Families here, like a mother and a kid, or kids that don't have mothers and fathers or something like that. You're real good at doing that. You got a gift here that you're not looking into. The Chariot is here. I feel like you've been through a lot with people in real life, and you feel more comfortable being behind the screen, but the spirit said you're going to have to get up out of there. It's an open door awaits you for helping your community. The Queen of Swords is out here with the Queen of Cups. You see what I'm saying? It's like taking force forward, taking action, moving forward, knowing that you are protected in the actions you're about to take on this new venture here. Judgment at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, It's like that part is keeping you away from getting justice on finding out your other spiritual gifts here. Whoever this masculine energy is. Look, the Six of Cups is the people in your past who's stopping you because you had bad experiences with these people. You gave these people love. You showed them what you could do, all of that, and they took advantage of it. That's what's stopping you from moving forward right here with that Six of Swords and that Six of Cups out here. You could be an earth energy here. Take that how it resonates. Spirit, come through for this collective energy. Look what came back out. That Page of Pentacles. I told you, if you remove yourself away from what you feel that already happened to you in real life and people that was in your space here, if you get out of that fear and go back in it, you will feel better than you felt in the past because it's a calling on your life here with your new gifts. Like the Spirit has opened up a clear path for you to see a lot about your spiritual gift. Like you are clairaudience, or you can hear things, you can smell things, you can see things. Whoever this is, you are very powerful, but you only are right now is collecting energies. Whoever this is, it's like you're giving energies that you're collecting masculine energy here. Online, what you feeling at the moment on your lives, that's what you're doing real good. But when it comes to you stepping out into nature with people in face to face, you don't even want to deal with it. But that's exactly where you need to be with it. That's what Spirit is saying on the board. I promise you, the Eight of Wands is out here. Things will start rapidly moving with your life here. You'll be growing on social media. You'll be growing in your environment. You'll be growing in your business and your energy. All of that. Things will be growing. Your knowledge of your gifts. People knowing of your gifts in real life and on social media. Baby, you will be a force to be reckoned with here, Spirit is saying. It's all up to you. The blank card just flipped out of my hand. It's all up to you, masculine. What you gonna do? Stay online and and not know about what else you can open up other powers that you have to help people in real life is within you, collective. The Ace of Cups, baby, I'm telling you, you're gonna receive a lot of love online and in real life if you get out of that fear. Okay, you gotta let go of that past that you experienced. Some people could say, "Oh, you crazy. You don't know what you talking about. Oh, he Lulu. He off his rockets. He ain't. He out of his mind. All of that." You gonna run into the right people who gonna say, "Man, I'm glad I ran into you." Blah blah blah. You gonna start feeling more comfortable with interacting with people in real life. That's what the Spirit is saying. Okay, you got a choice to make. I told you that Seven of Cups out here. You got a choice to make, collective. Okay, it's some water energy out here and earth energy out here. You got a choice to make. Use your third eye. Okay, see beyond what you already doing, Spirit said. Okay, the Nine of Wands is out here because you've been doing a lot. You've been growing, but this plan right here, Spirit talking to you about to do, it's gonna go a little bit more further. You're gonna go a little bit more further on your spiritual path with this movement here. The Spirit said you better end something right now and start a new beginning. Okay, because you already good with that social media and stuff. Okay. Okay, because if you keep going, you'll find yourself addicted to only that and not opening up space to receive other parts of your spiritual self, honey. Okay, always take what resonates and leave the rest. You know you're going to defend your shit. You know you're going to defend your victory, right? And the Spirit is going to help you and protect you. Okay, so don't you dare worry about other people. You need to get out of that fear about your past here. Okay, the Eight of Swords, you need to get up and do something. Okay, you be thinking this how you feel about your past right here. You be in your mind about it. You feel like you can't take action towards the outside world. You got to stay closed in your box behind your screen and feel the energies and do all of that. But the Spirit said, hey, you need to come out. High Priestess is here, okay? You are very intuitive. You are very spiritual here. The Spirit got your back on this, okay? The Nine of Pentacles is in reverse behind that High Priestess because you are losing out on a lot of things you can be gaining in to be comfortable in by just sitting. You can get more. I'm telling you, it ain't about money. It's about more of your gift. You knowing of your gift and receiving what the Spirit has for you. That blessing that's coming in your life for you opening up yourself for your other gifts that you are blocking by just doing one thing, okay? Masculine toward Pentacles out here. Spirit wants you balancing your finances out on both levels, online and in in person. The Eight of Cups out here. I know you love online because you got a lot of love right here. It might hurt you, but baby, you will achieve something beautiful if you go along with the plan that the Spirit is wanting you to opening up yourself to understand how gifted you really are. Not just with energy collecting, but with also with energy collecting in person. Get out of that fear of seeing and talking to people in person. Change it around, baby. You will see you will see something amazing about yourself. You will be like, oh my God, I did that. Oh, I can't believe, oh Spirit. And you're going to want to do more of that. See what I'm saying? And then you'll have a balance with online and in person, okay? I hope whoever this message is for, I hope you find this message right on time, sweetie pie. This was for masculine energy, toughly on the board, but you also can be a feminine in your masculine energy. Take what resonates for you and leave the rest. I'm just Moon Priestess delivering to the collective. I hope this message finds whomever in time. Okay, honey? Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.